Oh my goodness. You know, it's because here again, every one of these pieces appreciating all of the design and the gorgeous stones and the workmanship and etching in every one of the links that you're getting.
Yeah.
Here you choose in the stone jewelry either the rhodonite or the turquoise color necklace today at $89.99 with that drop, and the drop on that is 2 3/4 inches in length. And then we also have this awesome bracelet. I love the bracelet because it is a stretch bracelet. This bracelet rocks. This bracelet is $69. Here you have the lock and the key also, but look, I love a stretch bracelet. That way you never have to worry about the fit of the bracelet, which is always a challenge. And you can see your two tones, your turquoise color or your rhodonite. So you have both of them available. And as I said, with the necklace with that gorgeous drop to it.
Yeah, lock and key. I remember I had a diary. I was the diary.
You were?
Girl. Oh yeah, yeah. I always had my diary and wrote my things in it. And I remember the little lock and key, and that really was the inspiration here. And then just, there's so many things. There's handbags. You know, when I went on the vintage handbags, there was lots of those frame bags with lock and keys.
Exactly.
Yeah, on that. So lock and keys were really a part of that culture 100 years ago. And 50 years ago, 40 years ago. I suppose I wonder how many girls still write in diaries.
You know what,
with
I think they write in a diary, but I think they call it a journal now.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
But I still love, you're right, I had the same one and I can remember it was pink and you know, it had the print on the top.
Yeah.
Do you still have yours? Because
that's another question. I don't know.
I don't know where mine ended up.
Yeah.
See, these are the things what you wish you had hung onto, right?
But you know, that's why these pieces make it fun, because we've got a lock and key and it's storytelling and it's remembrances and memories and conversations with girlfriends or conversations with your daughter or your mother.
Yes.
We reminisce about a lot of things right off just talking about a handbag. Even with my mother, you know, she'll go, oh, I love your new bag. And she says, I remember when, and I go, yeah, Mom, that's why I designed it.
Yes, thank you for that. So I know we have only, about a minute or so remaining in the hour. The Today Special, I would be remiss to not give you another opportunity, and we'll show you all of the colors. This, of course,